Rhody. Just kidding. My name is Aviva Chertok and I'm a violinist from Chicago. This is my mini class on Suzuki Book 1, Go Tell Aunt Rhody. Let's start from the beginning. I have 5 tips for you today. The beginning of the song goes like this. We only have 3 notes, A, B, and C, but already you can probably tell the rhythm is a little bit tricky. First of all, we have quarter notes and eighth notes. So a good thing to remember is to use less bow for notes that are shorter in value. That means that you can use more bow for quarter notes, but less bow for eighth notes. So watch how I use my bow. I spend less on the eighths. Longer bows, less. As you're playing through the song, it's a great idea to watch out for all the eighth notes and to use a little bit smaller bows. The second tip that I would like to share with you is to try playing the rhythm without any notes. So pick an open string. Here we start the song on the A string, so you can play just an A and try to do the rhythm in small chunks just on an open string. Let's take the first 4 measures. So you can watch the music as you're doing this. It's a little bit trickier than it sounds to actually play the rhythm, but on just one open string. So the rhythm is mainly quarter notes and eighth notes, and then we have that half note in the 4th measure. In order to work on the rhythm, you can think in eighth notes like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Try the first measure like that. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That way your rhythm will be really accurate, including the length of the quarter notes. The second measure. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So the reason why I take it little bits at a time, just one measure at a time, is to see if you can really get the rhythm accurately without worrying about continuing the song. My third tip is actually to use a metronome when you're playing this song in order to see if you can keep a really steady beat. So I'm going to set my metronome on quarter note equals 60 and see if I can play the first 4 measures of the song at that speed. So here we go. Here I go. One of your quarter notes falls on a click of the metronome, and you also want to make sure that when you're starting a new measure that you're right with the metronome. If you feel you're a little bit off, pause the metronome for a second, turn it on again, listen to a couple beats, and try again. My 4th tip for you is to split up the song into sections. This song splits into 3 very neat sections. I'm going to play it for you and I'll point out where they are. Usually we call the beginning of the song the A section. That was the A section. It's 4 measures long. We like even numbers in music. The next section you can call the B section. That's also 4 measures long. Now the final section sounds like the beginning, so we're not going to call it C, we're going to call it A again. it helpful to split the music up into sections. Imagine you're going on a walk in your local forest preserve. Before you take the trail into the woods, you actually want to look at the map to see where you're going. You can sometimes see markers on the map, so there's the little house in the beginning of the trail, and there's a trail marker at 2 miles in, and then you'll see something else a little further along the road. So the reason why we like to have markers is so that we don't get lost in the music, and we mentally know exactly where we are. So when you split the music up into sections, A, B, A, you're actually aware of where you are in the music. You know A is going to come back, and you know that the B section is a little different from the beginning, so it's like you have a map to take you through the piece. The other reason why having a map is so helpful is if you want to memorize the song. So I think it's a great idea to memorize the music because that means that you know the song really well. And when you're trying to memorize it, you can notice when that A section comes back. So knowing what section you are in the music is really helpful for playing it from memory. My 5th tip is to take a look at section B and see how there's a change in dynamic. There's a little chunk of the melody that repeats, and whenever something is the same in music or has a repeating section, we like to make it sound a little bit different so that the listener doesn't get bored, so their interest is still piqued. So when you play section B, you start in forte. Musical idea comes back, but this time it's a little different. It's piano. And finally, we return to section A with that louder dynamic. So when you're changing the dynamics, that really keeps the listener engaged and it keeps the music really interesting. I hope that you found these 5 tips useful for your own journey in learning the song Go Tell Aunt Rhody. If you enjoyed this video, please check out my channel for more videos on these Suzuki Book songs. See you later!